With the rest of the color in place, all that's left to do now is the white highlights. With this project, I'm packing in some relatively large fields of white with the 7 Magnum. With many of my projects, I like to keep the white highlights sharp and concentrated, since they can be more effective that way. But this is both the right kind of image and the right type of skin, where not only will white fields like this look good with the piece, but will actually hold up well and age nicely with the passage of time. If this were a forearm or outside upper arm, I'd be more likely to use sharper and more concentrated highlights, possibly done with a 5 mag or round to give it a sharper look. However, in this case, the 7 mag is perfect because of the soft, silky appearance that we're aiming for. The white is being concentrated mainly in the blank areas that had been left open for that purpose during the earlier stages of coloring. Rather than blending with the surrounding color, I'm mostly isolating these areas of white to give the rose a shimmery overall effect. Too much white can flatten out a piece. The corner of the Magnum can be used to put in nice, sharp, edgewise highlights, while the face of it can be used to pack in bigger areas. But when it comes time to create the tightest and most focused highlighting effects, I always switch to a tight round group for the purpose. Small rounds are great for putting in white highlights where the goal is to have a nice focused sense of refined detail. In some cases, I'm working with a small round over white areas that had already been done with the 7 Magnum, as I had earlier on the leaves. In other cases, I'm using it to put in small white detail along edges and in other tight places that the Magnum would be too big for. This allows for not only smaller and sharper highlights, but also makes it possible to concentrate pigment in a way that is hard to accomplish with the Magnum. The second pass I'm making over the Magnum highlights is done in quick, loose ovals in order to boost the saturation without making trenches. The 4 is a very versatile group like that. It can be used for many different jobs and is perfect for this kind of final touch over a piece. Overall, this project has taken about 2.5 hours to complete. Although it's a sensitive area on the body, our methodical area-by-area approach has made it easier for the client to sit for the entire tattoo. The finished look is soft, yet clear and readable, and graphically strong without the need for black outlines.